What is up, Pac-Mans? My name is Dark Opponent, and welcome back to another legendary review for, well, legendary weapons right now. What weapon we're looking at is the grenade launcher from Iron Banner. It is called the Daisiri. It is a high blast radius, high velocity, high stability, high handling, and high reload speed weapon. It has snapshot sights. I personally don't think this is a good perk on any weapon. Period. It has mini frags. It's useful to a point. As spike grenades, I like spike grenades. Comparable because it has more. It does more damage. It also has these. They do good amount. I like the bottom one because it has a. It does slight amounts of things. So, if you're looking for a weapon that does some damage but doesn't just like outright kill the enemy, you're looking at it. But in my opinion, grenade launchers aren't in the best of positions to be viable. I say viable. I didn't say they were bad. They're a very good concept, and they do hold more ammo than most rocket launchers. And sometimes you can compare them and say, oh, they do the same amount of damage. They do not. And if you look closely, they do a good amount of damage. Running away, think I need to do something real quick. I forgot to do this last time I was on. So, Packmates, as I said, it is very situational, and it, in my opinion, does not cut the cake for almost all activities. It does a good amount of damage. Why do I look like a hunter at that point? But okay, I'm ignoring that. Like, why do I look like a hunter? But more of a, I need to stop saying that. Packmates, as you can kind of say, I don't care for it. Like, it is a good weapon. It is situational as all heck. It does it can do a massive amount of damage, but in the wrong, in my opinion, it falls shy as in most of the guns in this game. It can comparably be compared. No, if you want comparison, I'd say no. There isn't any comparison because you barely ever see anyone use grenade launchers. Grenade launchers are good to position, but they have their limitations, meaning they don't. And look, I'm out of ammo. But this is mostly what I'm talking about. You run out of ammo really quickly with them, and you don't want to use them anymore. See what I mean? They do a decent amount of damage to stationary enemies, but you're not going to be sitting here all day using the gun all day long. Because, in my opinion, they're not, they should be used for crowd control and crowd clear, but they just don't work. Like, they're not coded incorrectly, it just, certain ones are really good for that. Ones that have, the sticky perk, that's a really good one. That's probably one of the best perks you can get on any of them. Because it does a massive amount of damage. So, if you would like to use that, I recommend that if you get the sticky perk. This does not have that on it, so it is comparably not that great. Like, it does decent. Like, if you don't have anything else, go ahead and use it. It's up to you. That's gonna hurt. This is what I mean, Pac-Mates. It, it comparably is very viable when they're stationary, not moving. So, most bosses they work pretty well on, but in my opinion, if you do that, you use a rocket launcher because rocket launchers have more air, do more damage. Like hands down, rocket launchers do more damage. So, I'm not trying to downgrade them and say they're not good. In the, I'm not gonna say in the right hands they're good either, but most times you can find that these guns are very useful and very viable in the right scenarios. But right now in Destiny 2, as how Destiny 2 is right now, it is not viable in most shapes and forms. Like right now it is high damage with auto rifles. Auto rifles are really useful, really powerful. I'll admit, you can burn pretty much your entire clip in seconds, but you can't crit with them. You can't crit with rocket launchers, but they still do more damage. If there would be a cluster bomb perk on them, like, I don't know, shoots one bomb and makes a second child bomb. I'm not saying like Gjallarhorn big child bombs. I'm saying like, oh, one bomb for like two bombs for every a random number of things up to three. It would be very nice, but they're just not, in my opinion, they're just not viable. So if that is up to your alley, then I recommend doing it. So, Packmates, I'm going to be signing off here. Like in the last video, I'm also going to be doing this again. If you would like to join the clan, there hasn't been anyone messaging me yet. So, you can message me on PSN, PlayStation Network. I know everyone knows what that is. I just have to clarify for some that don't. Because there probably is some that don't know what it is. If you message me on there, and message me on, like, just message me on the Destiny Company app, anywhere, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. My name is the same as my PSN, which is Michael Pawnage. But if you would like to join any part of the other clans, you have to talk to the other admins about that. That is not up to me. I'm pushing my luck with asking if I can get you guys into PSN. I'm not saying pushing my luck because I help make a clan, but I'm just saying it would behoove you to ask and not just assume that you're going to get in. Because I'm not going to accept everyone that goes, can I join a clan? I will accept most people. You have to be active though, Packmates. What I mean by active, you have to be on at least almost every other day. Like, if you're inactive for a week, you're getting kicked. If you're inactive for a week, that's the minimum cutoff. So, I'll catch you guys in the next video.